Hamlet, and our dear brother's death, the memory be green, we with wisest sorrow think on him, together with remembrance of ourselves. Therefore, our sometimes sister, now queen, the imperial jointress to this warlike state, have we, with mirth and funeral, and with dirge in marriage, taken to wife. Now follows that, you know, young Fortinbras, holding a weak supposed love our worth, or thinking by our late dear brother's death, he hath not failed to pester us with message, importing the surrender of those lands lost by his father to our most valiant brother. Now, for ourselves and for this time of meeting, we have here writ to Norway, uncle of young Fortinbras, who scarcely hears of this his nephew's purpose, and we here dispatch you, good Cornelius, and you, Voltimand, for bearers of this greeting to old Norway. Farewell, and let your haste commend your duty.
In that and all things we will show our duty.
We doubt it nothing. Heartily farewell. And now, Laertes, what's the news with you?
My dear lord, your leave and favor to return to France, from whence, though willingly I came to Denmark to show my duty to your coronation, yet now I must confess, that duty done, my thoughts and wishes bend again toward France, and bow them to your gracious leave and pardon.
Have you your father's leave? What says Polonius?
Hath my lord wrung from me my slow leave, by labors and petition, and at last, upon his will I sealed my heart consent.
Take thy fair hour, Laertes, time be thine, and thy best graces spend it at thy will. But now, my cousin Hamlet, and my son.
A little more than kin and less than kind.
How is it that clouds still hang on you?
Not so, my lord. I'm too much in the sun.
Good Hamlet, cast thy nighted color off, and let thine eye look like a friend on Denmark. Thou knowest 'tis common to all that lives must die, passing through nature to eternity.
Aye, madam, it is common.
If it be, why seem so particular with thee?
Seems, madam. Nay, it is. I know not seems. 'Tis not alone my inky cloak, good mother, together with all forms, moods, shapes of grief. For they are actions that a man might play. But I have that within which passeth show, these but the trappings and the suits of woe.
'Tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these mourning duties to your father. But you must know your father lost a father, that father lost his, and the survivor bound in filial obligation for some term to do obsequious sorrow, but to persevere in obstinate condolement is a course of impious stubbornness. 'Tis unmanly grief. We pray you, throw to earth this unprevailing woe, and think of us as a father. For let the world take note, you are the most immediate to our throne, and with no less nobility of love than that which dearest father bears his son, do I impart toward you. For your intent in going back to school in Wittenberg, it is most retrograde to our desire, and we beseech you, bend you to remain here, in the cheer and comfort of our eye.
Let not thy mother lose her prayers, Hamlet. I pray thee, stay with us, go not to Wittenberg.
I shall in all my best obey thee, madam.
Why, 'tis a loving and fair reply. Be as ourself in Denmark. Madam, come. This gentle and unforced accord of Hamlet sits smiling in my heart, in grace whereof no jocund health that Denmark drinks today, but the great cannon to the clouds shall tell, and the kings rouse, the heavens will all brew it again. Re-speaking early thunder. Come away.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw and resolve itself into a dew. Or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon against self-slaughter. But 2 months dead, nay, not so much, not 2. So excellent a king this was to this. Hyperion to a satyr, so loving to my mother, that he might not beteem the winds of heaven, visit her face too roughly, heaven and earth. Must I remember why she would hang on him, as if increase of appetite had grown by what it fed on, and yet, within a month, let me not think on it. Frailty, thy name is woman. O God, a beast that once discourse of reason would have mourned longer, married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules within a month. She married, oh, most wicked speed to post, with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue.
Hail to your lordship.
I am glad to see thee well, Horatio, or do I forget myself?
The same, my lord, and your poor servant ever.
Sir, my good friend, I'll change that name with thee. And what make you from Wittenberg, Horatio? Marcellus?
My good lord.
I'm very glad to see you, good sir. But what in faith make you from Wittenberg?
A truant disposition, good my lord.
What is your affair in Elsinore?
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
I pray thee, do not mock me, fellow student. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, my lord, it followed hard upon.
Thirth, Horatio. The funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. My father. Methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye.
I saw him once. He was a godly king.
He was a man, take him for all in all. I shall not look upon his kind again.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
My lord, the king, your father.
The king, my father.
Season your admiration for a while with an intent ear, till I may deliver this marvel to you.
For God's love, let me hear.
2 nights together had these gentlemen, Marcellus and Bernardo, on their watch been thus encountered. A figure, like your father, armed at point exactly, appears before them, and with solemn march, thrice he walked by their oppressed and fear-surprised eyes, distilled almost to jelly with the act of fear. Stand dumb and speak not to him. And I with them the 3rd night to keep the watch, where as they have delivered form of the thing, the apparition comes. I knew your father, these hands are not warlike.
But where was this?
My lord, upon the platform where we watch.
Did you not speak to it?
My lord, I did, but answer made it none. Yet once methought it lifted his head and did address itself to motion, like as it would speak. But even then the morning cock crew loud, and at the sound it shrunk in haste away and vanished from our sight.
'Tis very strange. This troubles me. How hold you the watch tonight?
We do, my lord.
Armed, say you?
Armed, my lord.
From top to toe?
My lord, from head to foot.
Then saw you not his face?
Oh yes, my lord, he wore his beaver up.
What looked he frowningly?
A countenance more in sorrow than in anger.
Pale or red?
Nay, very pale,
And fixed his eyes upon you?
most constantly.
I would I had been there.
It would have much amazed you.
Very like, very like. I will watch tonight, perchance 'twill walk again.
I warrant it will.
If it assume my noble father's person, I'll speak to it, though hell itself should gape and bid me hold my peace. I pray you, if you have hitherto concealed this sight, and whatsoever else shall hap tonight, give it understanding, I will requite your loves. So fare you well, upon the platform twixt 11 and 12, I'll visit you.
Our
Duty to your honor.
Your loves as mine to you, farewell. My father's spirit in arms, all is not well. I doubt some foul play, but the night were come. Till then sit still, my soul, foul deeds will rise, though all the earth o'erwhelm them to men's eyes.
Hold that.
No. And now, Laertes. And now, Laertes. What's the news with you? You cannot speak of reason to the Dane.
Can
and
you start
Luther.
again? I want to go.
We'll cut that. What are we doing?
Keep going, keep going.
Okay.
Get back here.
A little more than
What is it? Okay, well,
Pause
we'll
it,
do
let
that.
me come back. Let me come back.
Okay.
Wait,
It's a-
what are we doing?
How is it that clouds still hang on you?
I don't know where we are. Neither do I. Good Hamlet, cast thy knight. Oh. Hang on. Come back. I forgot. Good Hamlet, cast thy knighted color off, and
Just go with it.
Thou knowest his
I, madam, it is common.
See them.
And again.
And action.
Wait, oh my god. It's not stopping.
You took
And
action.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt. That
okay.
king that was to this Hyperion to a satyr.
Emily.
Hamlet's soliloquy. Take 6.